generally think the lava that we find up at shallower depths also flowed down here.
Yeah, there is a tool for it.
I haven't heard of different ages coming from different depths of the slopes.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if you got farther away from the top of the structure, if it would have been that the material came from different lava flows. So that's why I was asking.
Well, it was curious yesterday. You know, we went from rocks looking like this, boulders similar to this, to that very smooth sheet. And so maybe that was a later flow that did cover up. That's why we sampled that piece that we did. We were able to pry out with a crowbar.
Yeah.
It's also a little challenging because to answer questions because we're really the first step in the scientific process, which is to make an observation.
Yep. We collect the samples
the data and the theorems and etc. come later.
Whoa, that's a big,
wow, it's a big one.
Sponge. Seen better days. So that was vertical at one point, or nearly so, and it looks like it fell over.
Yeah.
Old age, I don't know.
That's good. That's twice as many. Wait. Rennie, you don't strike me as a quitter. Yet, I don't know what's up with you now.
Work smarter, not harder.
Good thinking.
What do we have drifting
It'll just
by
bother
there?
me forever.
Is what?
It'll just bother me forever.
Nice.
Nice.
Is it possible to zoom in on that object in the water column there? Yeah, that's too fast.
Water column.
Oh, that thing.
Lasers just went past it.
Oh, I see. Yep. Go ahead, Ed. Maybe you think you can get it.
Wow.
Bon chance. Ah, too fast.
Some kind of colonial
Too
organism.
furious. Yeah. Sorry, Emil.
No, that was interesting.
So did Rennie. Yeah.
Is this a sea star?
Not once. Have you?
Or a
Holothurian?
I've been on the arm a
Holothurian,
few
yeah.
times, but
Maybe a holothurian just from...
I didn't have the opportunity to make a mistake. Someone just said, grab the nozzle and wave it over there. And I'm like, all right, you're approved. I had the benefit of watching this for 1,000 hours before I touched the arm, so I had an idea of what was going on.
That helps a little bit, yeah.
Get a zoom on that guy?
You betcha. Go ahead, Ed. Look at him. Or her.
Yeah.
Looks like...
Huh.
Sure is there.
Looks pretty happy.
Looks like it's eating the sand or something.
Well, that's one of the cool things that sea cucumbers
There
do.
you go. He's going to fly. He's going to swim for us.
Oh, oh.
Send it, buddy. Oh,
Oh.
Oh, it's a swimming
Pooping.
sea
There we go.
Yeah, like this mode.
Obligatory.
Wow.
It's cleaning up the sediment.
Go ahead.
Great.
Nipasties, I think.
Okay, I'll let him know
Have to
that.
look up.
That's quite a
I didn't
stroke.
copy. Oh, another poop.
Dumping weight.
But George, that's my hobby.
Makes me want to stretch.
Yeah, what are those yoga moves? Is it is it downward dog coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's
Downward
a
Holothurian.
Nipyasti.
Holothurian yoga.
You got an ID?
Yeah, kind of hard to pronounce, but.
Give it your best shot.
You can do it, Gina.
Nipasties.
The other side up.
That's gorgeous.
What a crazy creature.
I like the Spanish dancers one. They look kind of like the red version of
Let
that.
him go.
Yeah.
Yeah, later, dude. Do
All
that.
right. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
Looks like the ship's having no problem getting up there.
Yeah. Going uphill.
The ship is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Another sponge.
I think
Long
I will
way
have
that way,
called in enough moves to get us there, so
So you have called in enough?
I have.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Or two.
Oh,
Yeah.
you see that?
Weird Argus view of the shadow of that sediment there.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a little pyramid shape.
That's a pretty good layback.
Yeah. Making a pretty good pace though. It's like half a knot on these transitions.
How's you?
Your job is to go until you see no more sonar hits.
And then a little further.
Yeah.
Okay. For you, Rennie? Anything?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
If you see something that looks loose around here, that
Ooh, we got a lot of loose
Dark
stuff.
one
Yeah.
back there.
Let's go closer to the top. Is that okay with you, Emil?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That might be a good place to plant a flag.
Yeah.
Get a rock.
I mean, I'm driving, so it'll be a Canadian one, but
A what?
Canadian rock.
Canadian rock. Yep, that I'll plant.
Neil Young.
This looks pillowy.
Yeah, I'll say. It's like the one down in my cabin.
Coronoid.
Ship has completed its move. Argus
Roger.
should have enough to get us there.
It's kind of a small peak.
Yeah.
from rock right there.
Hmm. What do you think that is we're looking at, Trevor?
The striations? I'm not sure.
Huh.
Look at that. Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, what is that? Striation pattern. Is this something growing or is it the rock? The
I think
sediment?
it's just sediment, like from from the cooling.
Yeah.
The cooling process of these low B pillows.
I was
Cooling
on,
and then a bit of a stretch and then
I was
more
on a
cooling.
lava flow once that was about 3.5 months old, and it was as covered with sediment as this is.
It's wild to think about that, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, king of the hill.
yeah. Huh.
One here, one there.
Yeah, part of that I think, Ed, was they were talking about because the eruption was so recent it was actually ash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the
remember
one
that.
the one I was on, we think is the earthquake associated with the eruption had shaken a bunch of sediment into the water column.
Yeah.
So this descending right now is just the current pushing me down.
Huh.
If that's at all of interest to you, Emil.
Pushing you down the slope.
Yeah. But I'll take that as an opportunity to back up a little bit and then
Sure.
maybe grab a rock.
Take some of your gain out of Argus here. There you go, another one. Is that too much?
Yeah, it looks like you got a little bit of a ledge on your right side. It's pretty steep.
So I'm hopeful there's something right underneath me here will be loose. What do you think? Is this as good a place as any, Emil?
Yeah, let's see, a little lower left of the lasers.
Yeah,
that guy.
that's kind of the one I had my eyes on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor, all your boxes are open. You can put it anywhere.
Roger. Anywhere.
Keep it track over here, I'll dive. Well, up till now.
Yeah,
After
that,
this,
What do you have, a
all bets are
spreadsheet
off.
going?
that's the one.
I don't remember it all.
This guy right here?
Yeah, how are we
Pocket
looking at the
database.
same rock?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Uh-oh.
Because we both don't know what we're looking at.
It's not a rock at all.
Turns out that is Mother Earth.
Cemented in there,
There's
huh?
the plug at the bottom of the ocean.
All right. Well, that
What about
looks...
these
How about that
two closer on the right?
Doesn't look very...
Pillowy.
You're right. Let's-
Eh.
That
Cool.
might be good.
How about that one?
That
Oh,
looks
wow,
like a-
friable. So the crust can form on sediment, and we don't want that.
Right. Milk tide.
Oh,
That's what they were calling
a
it.
little crumbly. Huh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the crust.
That's just gross.
Wild. So you're telling me you don't want this rock sample?
No.
Yeah.
Let's see how far you can throw
Excuse
it.
me. Oh, terrible. Terrible excuse for a throw.
It was.
That's...
Nope.
Wow. It's all connected, huh?
It's
We're
pretty-
all one.
Pretty deep thought, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Not ready for that
connected, you know.
kind of philosophy this early in the dive.
Right.
We could take our business elsewhere, if
For
necessary.
this kind of service, I'll say. You know. Yeah, nothing doing. I can't
Yeah.
believe that one was attached though. No.
We should leave a review.
Yelp review.
I was kind of amazed at
Yelp.
the Google reviews for some of the remote islands we've been to. I'm like,
Oh.
you haven't been here. No
Have you
one's
seen
been
those?
here."
I haven't
Yeah.
looked at them. I
It's
saw
like
the ones
3
with the DFO
stars.
ones.
I'm like, what have you?
Right.
Were you on DFO last year?
Yeah.
Where there was the reviews for these
Oh, the
seamounts?
seamounts. Like, no one's
They
been
don't
there.
even
It's like,
come above the surface. They're
yeah.
like, you know,
Bowie
15.
seamount was like excellent, and then
Someone rated it like 4 stars.
yeah, and you're like, what was the one off for? The fact that you can't go to it.
The fact that you've never been there and will
How
never
about that
be
guy at the lasers just painted? Looks might
That
be
one?
connected. Yeah.
there. I bet it's connected, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty connected.
That giant one above it looks good.
Yeah. Can we take all the bio boxes at once?
Remove the partitions while subsea.
Is that gonna stay? Sure. So you're talking these guys?
Yeah.
That dark one.
Oh.
Oh.
That might
Check
scratch
that.
the itch.
Spidey sense.
That's a big
worked
guy.
out. That is a big kahuna. Are you okay with a big kahuna?
It looks nicely crusted.
It's a caliper grip.
A which?
Caliper grip.
Yeah. Trying to measure it. All right, there's a laser shot for
Yeah,
you science
nice.
folks. Let's do the auctioneering one.
10
you zoom in,
centimeters.
TZ? Put it over here in the light.
I'm gonna grab a. Yeah.
Ooh.
There's some altering there, but it looks like, oh, that's a shiny crust. You see that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jason grip. Williams grip.
Williams.
We like shiny things.
Hopefully
at
it's
that.
basalt in
Oh.
there. Let's
Okay, come wide, please.
Is that Samantha?
Hello.
she's up
Do
here.
you want this?
You up here? You
Does
in the
that look
data lab?
basalty?
I'm up here.
Is that basalt or sediment? I don't know.
That's the thing. We never know until
Yeah.
we crack them open at the surface.
Yeah.
Even the best geologists are fooled.
Let's
They
Maybe
come
I'll
over.
turn it up to grip force 11 and just squeeze it.
Yeah.
let's take it.
Take it. Roger. Let's put it on the starboard side. Can I get preset 4, please? No.
Oh, no. The other way.
Other way. That's better.
Something is amiss.
Could you give me the salvo, please? Are you saying I'm going to miss?
What?
And you can open the sample tray.
Rock number 1.
No,
Shiny
not
rock.
on your end. On my end.
Okay, sample taken.
Oh,
Echo.
man.
Got it. Thank you. And that's 041.
041.
And you can give me normal salvo, please.
Yes.
You're back over here already. That was
041.
quick, man.
It was a what? One.
Rock.
Never mind.
Our
Rock.
current depth, 1603. Kind of. Good enough. Okay, Emil.
Okay, I'll take front porch, please.
Uh,
We good to move?
We are confirming where we're going. Can't hear you.
Silence. Emil's in silent mode.
Emil's on gummy worm mute.
Can we warm you? Do you want to just
Sorry.
go kind of straight here?
No, let's go back to Webo 713.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's a slight deviation there. 7/13/57. That's my birthday.
1357.
What? 57, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. I remember it was your birthday in the Galapagos.
Right. 1857. Thank you.
Hey, Rennie.
Yes.
What way are we going to go?
045. Bridge nav.
045.
Okay,
can
can
you
I
start coming
have
around that way, please?
one step 40 meters?
You want to go to port.
Bearing 045. Thank you.
So the reason coming to port is because this is a positive wrap. A spinning to port takes that out and makes it negative. So that'll make it about a negative 0.1. If you go to starboard, it would have put in a positive 0.8 or so.
So we did have a recommendation ashore, you know, if there's like a mass wasting event that exposes some of the basalt, what we would look for is a nice pillowy crust on one side, and the basalt that would break off would be kind of pyramidal shape. Pyramidal? I have never seen that, but that'd be a good sample. I don't think you're going to break anything off of these pillow flows.
Not with this vehicle, no.
Do we bring our jackhammer down?
No, with that attitude.
No. I left it in my cabin.
It looks like an elephant.
I'll throw it
egg.
over this side.
I'm already seeing
Again, pick it up.
shapes here.
Yeah.
It does though, Emil, you're right. The elephant's head.
Yeah.
We saw a rocket by Lulu Seamount in near American Samoa that was like full elephant. It was incredible. I think it actually made it into a photo album as the elephant rocket.
What are the two kinds of elephants? Asian and what?
African.
African. And which
Yeah.
one has a hump?
Oh, you're bad.
What?
Which one has the hump?
Yeah, one like the Asian elephant has a hump in the back and the other one doesn't. Is that
Really?
right? The African? Yeah.
I know the African one is like grayer. It's like that. That's like the.
I thought he was getting
think-
into
I think
camels
we're
and
just-
dromedaries.
I thought we were
Uh,
just waiting for it. I was waiting for the joke.
punchline.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're usually
African
known
ones
by
are
their
bigger
ears.
and grayer, and I think the Asian ones are smaller and
Yes.
Or brown?
Africans
brownish.
have big ears.
I like
Yeah.
how Ed's trying to ask like actual questions, and we just think he's like trying to tell us a joke.
That's what happens.
You should have seen when I was on a different vessel for a different client and walked into the ROV shack and tried to tell them they were on fire.
Were they on fire?
Yeah, they
Boy
were.
Who Cried Wolf.
Yeah, Ed who cried
Fire.
fire.
Fire. So I had to take somebody from the compartment outside and have them walk back in.
Bridge nav. We can add one more step. Thank you.
Those worms were great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
Yeah, you're the best. She doesn't care.
That thumbs up for gummy worms or me being here and
Yes.
sharing my.
Yeah, I thought you were giving me a weird
Presents.
salute, but you were just grabbing your microphone down.
Oh yeah, I
I was
definitely
like,
wasn't.
What was that?
I thought it was.
I wasn't even looking at you.
Sam and I got spoiled. I think it was last leg when one of our shipmates would bring up popcorn for us every night at, what was that, 9 o'clock?
I feel like it was 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was because
Like bags and bags
Oh, yeah.
of popcorn.
it started because he whistled, and then Bob
Yeah.
made him go down and get popcorn for us all.
That's fair. That's
and then
deserved.
he just
Yeah.
did it every time at 9, and it was great. We kind of like had the Pavlov's dog thing going on, where
Every time
Yeah.
you hear a whistle.
no, the door would open and be like, "It's popcorn time."
Oh, nice. George, what do you think of whistling?
Well, speaking of which, Yuri's coming back in Honolulu.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yuri?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Chief Fury?
Chief Fury.
Chief Yuri. George isn't listening.
He doesn't have thoughts about whistling.
Somehow Yuri thinks I am the chief enforcer of the whistle rules, so he always comes to me if somebody violates it.
I've also been asked to
Oh, really?
enforce.
Yeah, he's very serious about it.
Yes.
He's I know it's serious when he comes in the data lab
Yeah.
and he's like, listen, one of your people is whistling and I need them to stop.
Yeah. Can you come down to your Delta, please? Avery? Oh, yeah.
So what have we been seeing tonight, y'all?
Rocks.
there were two sponges right where we landed. It looked like a bamboo.
And
Corals, bamboo coral.
saw 3 holothurians, one of them swimming, white one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the big holothurian put on a
One
good show.
purple and, well, I forget the color of the other one.
Did you say mauve?
Mauve. Mauve.
Puce.
Mauve. Puce, yeah.
Mauve.
Chartreuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a color I
Oh,
could
no.
identify.
Are you still on this one, Trevor?
What? Am I on what one?
Chartreuse.
What about it?
What color do you think it is?
It's exactly the same shade as chartreuse.
Yes. I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue. Whitish pink, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's a
What color's mauve?
greenish yellow.
Oh,
Chartreuse is a greenish yellow.
But weren't you guys talking about how it sounds like a maroon? Yeah, okay. That
No,
was
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, gosh. You can't nod yes at me and say no.
Oops. Cut in the act. What color is mauve? Mauve.
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 I thought it was a khaki.
Dark reddish purple?
Red.
Dark
yeah.
reddish
I
purple
was
khaki.
way off.
Oh.
No, it's
Oh.
not khaki. I'm thinking of
Beige?
no,
Khaki.
nothing.
Khaki mauve.
Mope? No, taupe.
Mauve?
Taupe. That's
Taupe.
Why can't
Mope.
they spell that differently? It's AU, right? That's a weird
Mauve.
combination.
How do you pronounce it?
Wait, what?
Mauve.
Mauve.
Mauve. Mauve.
Mauve. It's spelled M-A-U-V-E.
Right. It should be MUAV.
Mauve. Mojave. Mojave.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, chartreuse is red.
It's too early
It's
for
not red.
this.
Yeah,
should
it
be.
is. Way too early. Okay,
What did I do?
so yeah, we're going down. This is going to be fairly flat, and then we're going to have a steep climb,
Yeah.
and that should be interesting. Got a lot of good backscatter up there. This is, well,
There's almost too many peaks to choose from.
yeah.
We're kind of like zigzagging all the way, but there's a lot of little micro.
Micro peaks.
Sorry.
There we are. Check that out.
I think we're...
Yeah, it's hard to pass up that one
Yeah, like this
north
one
of us.
here.
Yeah, but there are others going up that are,
Similar depth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mauve.
Sorry, I just took your computer.
Mauve.
Ping pong.
Oop, nope.
Mauve.
There's an urchin.
Here
Thank you.
you go. Sorry.
Where
I didn't know I could do that.
Where did everything go?
Why do you
Great.
think out of the whole ocean? He has the whole ocean to choose
Destroy everything.
from. Why do you think he picked there?
That's where he's born.
ROV, one of our viewers wants to know what's the heaviest weight that Herc's arm can lift?
Do you know that one?
In water, I guess.
Do you know it? Okay. Yeah. It can lift about, in theory, 200 pounds. The heaviest I've seen lifted is 130, 140. And that was a lot of stress on that poor
Was it a
guy.
human?
Was it a geological sample?
It was neither of those things. It was a lead weight.
Huh.
Was that in air?
The water, it was in water, and the water weight was 130, I believe. Maybe 120. I can't remember now.
It's hard because when you're in water, in fluid, if you can't
now.
lift something, then the force you exert on it ends up being exerted on yourself. So as you grab something and try and pick it up, if it has more mass than your capabilities, you pull yourself down.
Huh.
Does that make sense? Is that worded correctly?
Bridge nav.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I
One
was-
step, please. Thank you.
Fish.
How long
Alright.
is this dive supposed to be, Emil?
20.
20 hours.
So we'll get 2 watches
So it ends
on
at
this. 4?
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Precisely. Was this our third or fourth dive of this cruise?
This is number 3.
3.
Then we got some mapping and dive 4.
Yeah, so dive 4 will be interesting because sometimes you go to one of these sites where the satellite says there's a seamount, the radar altimetry says there's a seamount, and there is not. So we'll map and see. If there's nothing there, we've bought ourselves a lot of mapping time.
Yeah.
Or an extra dive off of Johnston or something.
Yeah.
All sorts of options.
Does look like there's several seamounts along our track that could be mapped along
What
the
else
way.
can cause that anomaly? So we think that there's a seamount there from that
Yeah.
radar.
Right. Well, some of it could be very dense part of the crust that
Right.
would cause a gravity anomaly.
Or even so a bulge appears to
Yeah.
be strong enough to be a seamount, but it's actually just a bulge. Or so when we've mapped in the past some satellite altimetry data and found seamounts close to each other that had the opposite kind of signature once we multi-beamed it, is that
cool.
one was a guyot, so it was several hundred meters deeper and flat than what it was expected to be.
Huh.
And then the opposite was that it actually came to a sharper peak than expected. So it was several hundred meters shallower than we
Yeah, I think that's
expected.
normally the case where the radar altimetry data will smooth things out.
Yeah, and if it's a single like hotspot kind of peak seamount, usually sometimes it'll just be a pretty parabolic cone shape, and then once you go take a look at it, it rarely looks like that.
On the way here, we passed over some features that looked like they might be seamounts near Winslow Reef, and we kind of eliminated them as seamounts.
And sometimes we'll go up on what looks like flat surface on satellite, and a little bump will come up.
Huh.
It'll be a surprise seamount.
Well, yeah, a
Surprise.
small one. Yeah.
We actually had, when we were mapping Papahanaumokuakea, we mapped 11 seamounts, and one of them, because of its proximity to another, I think was what was causing a anomaly in the altimetry data, but most of them were dead on. But this one peak was several hundred meters. I can't remember. It was very far off. Similar in shape, but just in a completely different position from the altimetry data.
Oh, these
These
are
are
big
tall.
corals.
It's really tall.
Eddie, you ready for a challenge?
Half.
Yeah, sure. Gonna start at the base.
Sure.
There's at least 3 of them.
Add one
here.
more step. Thank you.
This thing's 18 meters tall though, so.
So we'll be here a while, yeah. It's taller than Herc. Okay, go ahead.
Those bamboo
Partial.
joints there.
Little
Yeah.
anemone.
Ah, it's coming at me.
Wow.
Oh, the polyp started closing as we went up.
Yeah, it decided it wanted to poke me.
It's a nice dark background.
Looking in Argus, it looks like almost the same height as Herc.
I think it is, yeah.
6 or 7 feet.
Yowzas.
Hooey.
Ooh, there goes.
Nice.
Wow, another really nice one
Yeah,
behind
there's
it.
several of them. About the same height.
That's pretty big.
Wow, what's on the end of
Whoa,
this one?
what's
Ooh.
up there?
Is that an enemy?
It's like a flytrap anemone.
yeah.
Being preyed on.
What?
And then that's weird. It
It
looks like
kind
it
of
created.
bows it down
Wow.
or something.
I
Then
wonder
it
if
branched.
yeah, like
How did he get up
exactly
there?
what you said, Ed. I think it got weighed
Wow.
down and maybe decided to branch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, it looks like those little ears.
That is
The
pretty crazy.
weirdest flytrap I've seen.
Dumbo fly trap.
That's new.
That's wild.
That is wild.
What in the world?
Oh, but you know what? These polyps look different on the top.
I think it's a different coral.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
could be a different
Coral on
or
coral.
zoanthids.
Or
Yeah.
zoanthids, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get more zoom there, Ed?
I got lots more.
That is funky. Oh, it's not
Or-
ears, just one ear.
Sombrero.
Are those zoanthids or another?
So those are the
Bunch of-
regular polyps.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are down there, and
Normals
then these
down there.
almost look like anemones, don't they?
They do, yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
Alexis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call a friend.
Yeah, I'll say.
Oh, there's more anemones.
Very strange.
It looks like anemones, doesn't it?
Could they be the stoloniferans?
Oh,
Alexis was in the
getting
lounge
dizzy.
when I came up
Yeah,
here.
that just kept going.
Ooh.
Well,
Nice.
Thanks, Ed.
you guys sure
That's
do
cool.
have some work to
Yeah.
do back there.
Yeah.
Bridge nav.
Oh, that's
One more step.
spicy.
Thank you.
Sponge.
Yeah, those anemone like polyps definitely had more than 8 arms, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Which
it looked that way.
is more likely to put them in the anemone category than the octocoral.
Nice. But you don't.
Got a yellowish coral off to the right there. I think.
Yep.
I'll line it up.
Yeah.
There's another coral coming off to the left and the other left.
Both lefts.
Both lefts, huh? Things are crazy down
Bump.
here at the bottom of the ocean.
That could be them. Little anemone that grows on coral, yeah. Looking likely that those were anemones, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
What was the
I gotta stop
name?
running into stuff.
Actinostolidae.
Actinostolidae.
I think I've heard that before.
Okay, Ed, could you zoom in on the
Yeah,
yellow,
yeah.
please?
Is that
See if we can see
crinoid in the foreground, or is that one of those sea spider things right
Ooh,
there?
picnic
Oh,
out, Ed.
yeah.
Oh, that's Picnic Gonad! Yes!
Go ahead, Ed.
Hey,
Look
We'll
at
take a look.
that
I
thing.
love these things.
I mean, is that just
Awesome.
mind-blowing? That's the stuff of
Yes.
nightmares. Its organs are in its legs because it doesn't have any room in its body.
right.
What?
Are they
Can we
evenly
center
distributed?
up and
Pass.
let me
I
go in a
don't
little more?
Oh, it's moving. It's moving in a terrifying
It's
way.
gonna
Look at
Everything
it.
it does is in
Look
a
at
terrifying
that
way.
scary thing.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like only legs.
That's about it.
Ugh.
Are those like little pincers coming off of the ventral area?
Face suckers.
Ah. Who would like nightmares tonight?
Everyone watching.
Okay, let's come wide and check out that coral.
Ah.
I know, but I gotta move, so if we want to look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it,
yeah. Okay.
now's the time.
There's Carl. Hello, Coral.
That's kind of like what we saw on Baker yesterday.
Yeah, oop.
It's a
Okay.
Flexority?
Come wide, I
Yeah,
gotta go.
I think so.
Thanks.
Time to
Sorry.
scoot.
Looks like
Good,
it.
good, good. Corals like this rock here. There's several around.
This is the spot to be.
Little bump in.
There's your
Question
Iridicordia.
for-
There, one off to the
Ooh.
left.
Mhm.
Science.
And then there's the other
Are,
left, the tall one.
Yep.
are sea spiders
Ooh.
arachnids?
They are. Rennie's leaning in.
What?
Oh,
I'm looking at these corals.
oh, never mind. Sea spiders are arthropods, I believe. I'm actually trying to look them up right now in our guide here. Rennie, do you have more information about your
We're
sea
getting
spider
a
friends?
no.
Your-
We're getting a no from ashore.
No, close related group. Oh, Chelicerata. Let's look them up.
There we go.
Oh,
Bridge
yeah.
nav. One more step.
Arthropods.
Yeah, so there are
Sea spiders.
arthropods. Who else lives in this group? Let's find out.
Boy, it looks like there's a pretty good current around here to sculpt the sediment like
Yeah,
this.
that.
sure. That's pretty steep berm.
We saw that the other day around that rock where all the little rubble was.
What's that?
Fish.
Fish. Coming up to
Sounded
say hi.
like New
Good
Zealand
night,
for a
yeah.
second there.
Fish.
It's a fish.
It's a fish.
I've seen these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's cool.
Oh, see ya.
It's a big fish.
Oh, there he goes.
Looked like 60 centimeters long or something. When you had those lasers on it.
Could very well be, yeah. I'd buy that.
I wonder if he's making those tracks through the
Oh, could
setup.
be, yeah.
So that's
Okay, we will
Another
start to
coral.
approach a shallow and then steep slope.
yeah.
Ah, you guys want some more horrifying facts about picnogonids, the sea
Yes.
spiders?
Oh, yes.
Please.
Okay, so they are marine arthropods.
Not
They
arachnids.
are not arachnids, but their classification does put them closer to spiders and arachnids rather than insects or crustaceans. But it sounds like there's some dispute among taxonomists about where they really belong.
What's off to the left there, Trevor? Looks like a coral.
On the big rock.
Sponge.
Thanks,
Sponge.
Samantha.
Oh, there's more, don't worry.
Sponge.
Oh, cool. Yes.
Is that mauve or taupe?
Beige.
Taupe.
Taupe.
Chartreuse.
Is that a mushroom coral in the background, or no? It's not. It is
Umbellula.
a umbellula.
Umbrella.
See
Set on the
stalk?
rock.
That's a sponge.
Backside of the rock, there's a crinoid.
Crinoid, maybe.
We can zoom in if you want.
Oh. No, it looks crinoidy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crinoidal.
Okay, so the taxonomy was not the horrifying part of the picnic story.
All right, let's get scarier.
Yeah.
Spooky.
They have a proboscis, which allows them to suck nutrients from soft-bodied invertebrates.
Nice.
Yeah.
They also,
I've never imaged that.
nope, because of their thin body and legs, no respiratory system exists, and instead gases move into them by diffusion.
Wow.
Wild.
That's
Also, some picniconids are so small that each of their tiny muscles consists of only one single cell surrounded by connective tissue.
It's primitive.
Connective tissue.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
That's bonkers.
The muscle connects to the everything else.
Reminds you of the nursery rhyme.
Yep. Also, sometimes they don't have eyes,
Sometimes.
especially the ones in the deep sea. Yeah, which is probably one we just saw.
This is the deep sea.
Huh. Got anything else? That sounded like a lot of terrifying facts that we just learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand by.
It doesn't breathe, it just absorbs.
Waste leaves the body through the digestive tract or is lost during a molt, which is weird. Whoa, whoa. The small, long, thin, pygnogonid heart beats vigorously at 90 to 180 beats per minute, creating substantial blood pressure.
It's just ready to explode at any moment.
Oh, they
They're
use
definitely
hydraulics
creating
to
blood
move.
pressure and
Yep.
ready.
Yeah, kind of, they have a peristaltic movement system, which sounds, I think it's similar to what
Sponge.
earthworms use. I couldn't remember the animal. Whoa. Let me see if I can get more horrifying facts.
They're all about nightmares.
I googled scary picnic facts. Just to be direct, to find the best. Surprisingly, there aren't a lot of relevant articles coming up. I don't know why. Oh. I did find an article, however, about ocean scientists tweeting photos of the deep sea scariest creatures for Halloween. And they look real
Ooh,
spooky.
Look at this
Bridge
guy.
now.
Nice.
And
One more step. Thanks.
actually, the article is by Madison, who was an SCF on the last cruise.
Hey,
Oh, Maddie.
That's funny.
We'll see her in a month and a half or so.
Yep.
That's really funny.
Yeah. She's a
She's prolific.
yeah. Well, as a writer for IFL Science, yep. Lots of articles.
Fish.
Is that a crinoid on the
I
bottom?
think it was.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Shrimpus.
Why are these sponges toppled over?
Hmm.
So many of them.
Hmm.
Here's a flow. Yeah,
Wow.
looks like it. Yep, it does.
So to clarify on the proboscis of sea spiders and pictogonids, they stick their proboscis into pom-pom anemones and also jellies, usually jellies that have already died and are probably on the seafloor. And they slurp them up. They have no chewing mechanisms.
Like a smoothie.
Bridge
Like
now.
delicious smoothie, yes.
One more step. Anemone smoothie.
Yep. You know who also can't chew anything are mola molas, ocean sunfish.
Really? What do they do?
Their little mouth doesn't have a jaw. They can only open and close a little flap on their mouth, and they also have to slurp jellies.
Huh.
So primitive.
So primitive.
Those
So
are such
big.
funny creatures.
Yeah. We always used to say it was like the fish designed by committee, because it was like no one could figure out, like, do you put fins on top, on bottom, back? Like,
Designed by committee. I The- like that. The group think fish.
yeah.
How do they not get stung by the jellies?
They have really thick tissue around their mouth.
Okay.
So it just protects them from the sting. So they get stung.
star.
They just don't feel it. Ooh, cool. Purple. Slimy.
Is it?
Yep.
Looks like it.
Wow.
It's very pretty. But it must be known because it is purple. We know about all the
Yeah.
purple
Yeah.
organisms.
Charismatic itty fauna.
So we have 2 Halloween costumes now, Pycnogonid and the Deep Starry we saw yesterday.
I was thinking about that more, and not only does it look like a ghost, it looks like a ghost with just a brain and a red heart because of that
Yeah.
isopod. No, that's not all. That's scary.
Why?
means it
But it
can
has a
love us.
heart.
I guess so.
Cerateuthis
Is there anything
be a good one,
scarier
but
than-
it looks like it'd be hot to wear.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
A lot of
material.
fabric.
Unfortunately, we're not out at sea for Halloween this year.
I know. We have been the last couple of years.
Hey, whatever happened to Adam Sewell's bear mask?
It stuck around a long time.
Like
Yeah.
a long
Yeah.
time.
In fact,
That
It
might
might
have made
still
it
be
in the
around.
shipyard.
Oh,
it might still be around.
Maybe Bob's got it in the warehouse.
Also a possibility. He really liked
bears.
it.
He likes to wear it when he drives around the forklift.
Yeah, that's true. Safety gear. Have you taken that forklift test yet?
No, I saw your certificate though. I'm kind of itching to get
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. Did you see the congratulations he gave me?
Yeah, it was pretty
Heartfelt.
heartfelt.
Yeah.
Much like the Deep Star, yeah.
Felt the heart.
Not yet. Keep working on that one.
Just off the cuff, just playing around, you know.
Can't all be gems.
Yeah.
Trying to develop some new material this launch.
Yeah. Got a Netflix special coming up, so I gotta test out.
Yeah, I got
Sunday late night.
Yeah.
Let me,
Oh, whoa, whoa. What's that? Tube
Rock.
anemone? What do you mean rock? What's the thing in the middle with all the spikes off of it?
Spiky rocks.
it's a spiky rock.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, could you please zoom in on the spiky rock?
Looks
On
like a
the
sand
rock?
anemone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's something we haven't seen yet.
No. Looks like someone took a regular anemone
Partial.
and just stepped on it.
Wow.
I'm still coming at it.
Definitely a sand anemone. Some
Bump.
sort.
What?
Or a tube anemone. Let's find out.
That's not centered up at all.
Cool.
Two
I
degrees.
think that's WAF.
That is.
That's chartreuse.
I am guessing this is a tube anemone that has just
Detubed.
been buried.
Oh.
We can unbury it.
No,
Okay.
I don't. Anemones aren't on our list.
Bridge snap.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
One step.
All right, moving along. It's a very bouldery field. Hello, coral.
Sponge.
Is that a sea pen or a coral?
Coral. Ooh, big sponge.
Big sponge.
Is there a possibility that these sponges might keep growing horizontally after they fall down? We've just
They
been
would
seeing
just
so
need to
many
get-
of them.
They would need to get nutrients, and I think the volume that they need, typically they're sticking out in the current to get some. So if they... You mean horizontally like those, or horizontally like the ones on the ground?
Like there are some of the ground that we've been seeing that
They're going to get covered by sediment, I think.
eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably won't, especially tucked away in boulders, won't have enough flow to get nutrients, but that could be
Yeah, that sounds right.
wrong about that.
Huh.
What is that little lumpus
Oh yeah,
in the
the Argus.
Argus sonar?
The Argus.
The Argus.
I retract my previous statement about tube anemones. There actually are anemones that bury themselves like this, although I have seen tube anemones buried in the sand.
Maybe
Actiniaria
it's this giant rock here.
is the
This would be that lumpus.
genus.
Found the lumpus.
Ooh,
Found
quite
the
a lumpus.
I'm gonna keep moving along it, but I will keep it next to me.
Cool.
Forever.
Keep it in my heart.
Keep it close,
Keep your friends close. but
and your lumpus is closer.
Lumpi closer.
Yeah.
Let's wait a sec before the next move. We're getting a little spicy on
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting steep now.
Yep. Plus there's
Oh.
stuff to see.
There's also a species of anemone that definitely grows on corals.
the. Cool. Is that the one we saw?
Probably.
Cool.
Amphianthus.
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 Amphianthus. Cool.
Ooh, the more you
Nice
know.
lumpus.
Very
Yeah.
nice lumpus.
Quality. This is the kind that you can repair, you know. You don't just have to throw it away.
There's some
Yeah, we're not going to keep
dead
that in the
bamboo.
special.
There's no planned obsolescence with this lumpus.
Lumpus is built to last.
Excuse me, planned
Ah.
obsolescence.
So one of our viewers just shared an interesting fact about sea spiders. Apparently, the first case of paternal care in arthropods was reported at the end of the 19th century for a sea spider in the family, and I'm gonna butcher this, Foxychilidae.
Sounds pretty good. Interesting.
So the male's carry egg mass is attached to a specialized pair of legs.
Interesting.
Wow.
So that's kind of nice, not
That's-
so scary.
Yeah.
Pretty advanced for a primitive animal like that.
Oh, that's shadow.
Yeah.
No, Argus shadow. There's a big chartreuse schmear.
So you're in agreement. That is the color of chartreuse.
Everything is the color of chartreuse
No,
now,
that
man.
that is.
Yeah, the
That's
blue part? Yeah.
No, the green part. The green yellow part.
Anemone?
Anemone.
The green rocks?
I'm holding off on another move.
Yeah. Just getting a little, kind of in full stick up for
Yeah.
3 minutes now. And of course now it smooths out a little bit.
Well, it's good. Sure, we got a little bit of movement anyway.
Wow.
It's very defined.
Let's see what the next scan shows me.
Shows there too.
It's kind of to the back. Might be able to get there.
Yeah.
What are we at? 20 meters away? Let's take a look. As far as I can't see that in Argus sonar though. Is it overgained?
I think it's just too high.
It might be too high. Let's try one less.
I meant the altitude too high. I think we're over that.
Yeah. Yeah, I might not see it.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Yeah.
no change. Oh,
It's
yeah.
just this thing right here. Surprised there's not a lot of.
Is that moving there to the left of the lasers? Oh, sponge.
Oh, I see it there.
Maybe.
Sponge against the
Yeah.
rock.
Not a lot of life on this.
No.
Mm-mm.
You're talking between the lasers now?
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Right there, yeah. Looks like dead sponge, maybe. It was moving a little bit. Oh, brittle stars on it.
Brittle star.
Oh, yeah. See,
What's the upper left in that
Fine.
kind of sandy niche between the rocks?
what'd you call it? Sandy Witch?
Sponge
Niche.
pieces.
Niche?
Go ahead and zoom, please.
Sponge
Coming in
pieces?
Pieces of sponge, I think.
Yeah.
And some of
Good
those
call. Oh, yeah. 4Ms.
forams, maybe.
Interesting.
Okay, come wide.
Why not?
Nuts. There's a coral base there on the left.
Okay, I think I'm happy, Rennie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridge nav.
Oh, there's Iridogorgia on the right. Little puffball.
One more step. Thank you. Was that an Iridogorgia or was it a Chrysogorgia?
Oh, yep, that's what I meant. Thanks. One of those gorges.
What does Gorgia refer to?
Let's find out.
Is that similar, is that synonymous with octocoral? Or are they,
No, that's
It's a
different.
subset. Wow.
Gorgia is a subset of octo?
That's shiny.
It is, yep.
Looks CGI.
It is, yep.
Looks like they didn't get the lighting quite right, you know? Probably about